My beloved child, take this moment to rest in my presence and sense how deeply I cherish you, for I have called you by name since before the foundation of the world, and I have desired that you open your heart to the boundless power of faith, love, and hope that I am pouring out upon you. Even when the noise of fear tries to distract you, do not let your spirit be troubled, because I am here to shield you, to comfort you, and to guide you toward a profound relationship with me that can transform the seemingly impossible into a beautiful reality. Do not doubt the magnitude of my grace, for I am shaping your journey so that you will witness miracles, feel the unwavering warmth of my embrace, and stand boldly in the knowledge that I am forever at your side. Hold these promises close and move forward with the assurance that I will never leave you forlorn or vulnerable, for your future is secure under my wings. In every step you take, you are enveloped by my constant care, guarded from the storms that rage around you, and blessed by the light of my love that shines upon your heart like a radiant sunrise chasing away the night. I know the hidden tears and silent battles you have faced, and I urge you to trust in my never-failing goodness, believing that I am weaving all things together for your benefit in ways beyond your current understanding. Take refuge in this certainty, and rejoice in the knowledge that you are never alone, because my hand stays upon your life, guiding you to greener pastures, steadying your soul in moments of uncertainty, and illuminating the path that leads to peace and joy. Now do not cling to your anxieties or allow them to overshadow the hope I have placed within you, for I am calling you to an elevated walk of faith that sees beyond the present hardships and envisions the glorious fulfillment of my plan. You are neither forgotten nor unseen, because I am here, sustaining you with my unshakable promises, proclaiming victory over every obstacle, and planting seeds of bright expectation in your spirit. Embrace this truth wholeheartedly, let it shape your outlook, and remain confident that I am orchestrating a future brimming with possibilities and wonder, urging you onward with unwavering love. I value you more than any precious stone ever discovered in the depths of the earth, because you are my special treasure, set apart for a grand purpose that I have ordained long before the world took shape. The very moment you turn your thoughts toward me, I rejoice, for I delight in the intimate connection we share, a communion that transcends limitations of time or space. See yourself as a radiant jewel that has been polished by my hand, reflecting the brilliance of my grace into every corner of your surroundings, capturing the attention of those who need hope. Thus, do not belittle the gifts I have placed within you, because each talent, each passion, and each part of your story reveals my image in unique and marvelous ways. Keep shining, for I am with you, and your worth in my eyes is beyond measure. I want you to feel my pride whenever you lift your voice to pray or simply whisper my name in a moment of desperation, because such an act tells me you believe in my goodness and sovereign power. No situation is too small or too enormous to bring before me, and every time you seek my presence, I smile upon you with unconditional acceptance. You might think your contributions or efforts in life are humble, yet I see them as significant threads woven into the magnificent tapestry of my kingdom. So rise up with confidence, for I am aware of the beautiful tapestry I am creating through you, and I will never allow your labor to be in vain. You are indeed a vessel of light, shaped by my design, and that spark of uniqueness I have bestowed upon you is meant to glow in a world often overshadowed by discouragement. Let your light shine without reservation, because every act of kindness, every gentle word you speak, and every prayer that arises from your heart resonates with my purpose. I desire you to know that no single breath of worship, no single tear of contrition, and no single display of compassion ever escapes my notice. I hold you in my hand, and I take pride in who you are becoming, for I am delighted by each step of faith you take. So carry on boldly, and trust that you stand at the center of my affection. I am also keenly aware of the burdens that you may be carrying right now, and I see how the weight of financial struggles, relational strains, or health concerns might press heavily upon your shoulders. Though you may feel at times as though the shadows of uncertainty are growing larger, do not surrender to despair, because I am here to bear your load and walk with you through every moment of confusion or challenge. I understand the weariness that creeps into your spirit when deadlines loom, bills accumulate, or misunderstandings with loved ones leave you feeling isolated. Yet, do not lose hope, for I am fully acquainted with these trials, and I have proclaimed that you will overcome by the power of my Spirit. In the deep night when your tears flow unnoticed, know that I am gathering each droplet in my hand, treasuring every cry of your heart, and forming a testimony of how I will come through for you. Do not believe the lie that you must face these trials alone, because I am always present, carefully tending to your needs, orchestrating details you have not considered, and ensuring that my plan triumphs no matter the adversity. Even in moments of frustration, when you struggle to see a glimmer of possibility, I am carrying you across the tumultuous waves, ensuring that no storm will ever be strong enough to snuff out the flame of my purpose in you. Trust me, for I am never idle in your distress. I know the anguish that floods your mind when you cannot foresee how tomorrow will unfold, and I feel your anxious heartbeat when you think of uncertain circumstances. Yet remember that I am the author and finisher, the one who envisions the complete picture long before you see the faintest outline. Do not fear the unknown, because I am the God of all comfort, and my arms encompass you in every season. Rest in the knowledge that you do not need to have all the answers or to solve every dilemma by yourself, because I am the solution bringer who works tirelessly to transform your struggles into stepping stones of hope. Never forget that I am your shield, standing guard against dangers both visible and unseen, resisting the onslaught of negativity that tries to assault your spirit. I am the rock of your salvation, a foundation so firm that every storm and quake of life cannot topple you, provided you stay anchored to the truth of my word. When the storms begin to roar, do not be shaken, because I am there at the helm, steering you toward safer shores, while the winds and waves must obey my command. Trust in my power to preserve your heart and mind in perfect tranquility, for I am the Prince of Peace, and my presence will fill you with a peace that surpasses all understanding. I am your refuge in every storm, an unbreakable fortress whose gates are always open to you. Picture my mighty arms encircling you, forming an impenetrable fortress that no destructive force can breach. Think of a vast fortress, built atop a strong mountain, impervious to floods, storms, or sieges. That is what I am to you, unmovable, steadfast, and eternally dependable. When chaos explodes around you and all you see are swirling adversities, run to me and let my light lead you into safety and calm. Cling to the promise that my refuge never fails, and let your heart be reassured that I am forever your unyielding stronghold. Even now my plans are unfolding on your behalf, though your natural eyes may struggle to perceive the pathways I am carving for you. I am creating opportunities you have never imagined, and I am planting seeds of destiny that will blossom in due time. Your uncertainty about what lies behind each closed door should not scare you, for I am the one who holds the keys, and I open doors that no one else can lock. Refrain from giving in to worry, because I am establishing connections, orchestrating appointments, and directing you toward the blessings waiting beyond the horizon of your present view. My child, I am at work. Do not doubt it. I invite you to turn to me with every concern, every dream, every longing, because when you open your heart in prayer, you are aligning your spirit with my divine will, unlocking treasures of grace and wisdom specifically set aside for you. Do not hesitate, thinking your words might sound unworthy or incomplete, because I am your loving Father who delights in every syllable of your supplication. Come before me with the confidence that I hear you, whether your cries are loud or hushed, your tears abundant or suppressed, and let your heart release its burdens. Prayer is not a performance but a relationship, a holy communion between your soul and my sacred presence. Approach then in trust, and I will respond. You do not need elaborate ceremonies or lofty phrases to speak with me, because I understand the unspoken sighs of your soul. Even the slightest tremor of genuine yearning is enough to move my heart in compassion. When you share your struggles with me, you are inviting my intervention, calling forth my light into the dim corners of your experiences. And when you whisper your joys and praises, you are stepping deeper into a river of intimacy where my affection envelops you. Keep coming, for I am the God who listens, and my ears are ever attentive to the voice of your heart. As you yield your anxieties to me, I exchange your heaviness for garments of praise, lifting your spirit from the valley of sorrow into the landscape of my joy. There is no weight I cannot bear, no heartbreak I cannot mend, no fear I cannot dispel. My child, each time you pour your concerns before me, you are acknowledging that I am greater than your troubles and mightier than the giants you face. Let your trust in me blossom like a verdant garden, nurtured by the waters of living faith, brightened by the rays of unwavering hope. Place each concern in my hand and watch as I transform them into testimonies of my fidelity. I have orchestrated a marvelous future for you, infused with blessings that exceed your current expectations and overshadow the difficulties you have encountered. It is my joy to see you flourish, and I am committed to guiding you on the road to genuine fulfillment that transcends fleeting circumstances. Picture a sunrise after the darkest night, a lavish banquet prepared for someone special, and a wellspring of living water flowing unceasingly. These images merely hint at the kind of abundance I have planned for you. Even when you see only stumbling blocks, I am rearranging them into stepping stones, forging a path of increase, freedom, and ultimate victory. Do not dwell endlessly on present challenges, for they are temporary shadows that cannot withstand my glorious light. Just as a tiny seed must endure the darkness of the soil before it bursts forth toward the sunlight, so also must you walk through certain seasons to grow strong in faith. The pain, the anguish, and the frustration are not your final destination. Instead, they are the catalysts of transformation that will reveal the shining facets of perseverance and hope I have placed within you. Trust that in due course these trials will pass, and you will emerge more radiant and steadfast than ever. I am reminding you that beyond every mountain of adversity stands a horizon of possibility, crafted by my hand to show you that nothing is impossible with me. Lift your gaze beyond the obstacles and see how I am the God who makes a way where there seems to be no path. Consider the story of how I parted the sea so my children could walk on dry ground. It might have seemed impossible, but my power transcends every limitation. In the same way, your circumstances are not too formidable for me, for I delight in unveiling my ability to deliver and restore in the most astonishing ways. Take each step forward with unwavering faith, for I have endowed you with the capacity to see the unseen and to anticipate my wonder-working power. It does not matter if others doubt or if logic states there is no way out, for I am the author of all logic, and I can override impossibilities to achieve my purpose. Remember that I long to partner with you, inviting you to co-labor in prayer, perseverance, and expectation, so you might witness the extraordinary that arises when divine promise meets unwavering human belief. Do not let your heart grow weary or timid, Instead, march forward in full confidence that I am orchestrating your victory. In moments when your spirit feels faint, I urge you, do not fear, but run toward me, your everlasting support. Just as a lost child finds solace in the arms of a loving parent, find your comfort in my embrace, for I will never reject a single one who comes to me. Rather than yielding to dread or allowing yourself to be intimidated by trials, stand firm, proclaiming that I am your strong tower, your fortress of hope, and your source of unwavering stability. You are mine, and no harm can prevail against you when you remain under the shelter of my wings. Remember those times I carried you in the past, moments when you thought all was lost, yet suddenly a door opened, a miracle occurred, or a provision appeared. Those were not coincidences. Those were my fingerprints of love, evidence that I am intimately involved in the details of your journey. Therefore, do not be hesitant to expect that I will do it again and again, because my goodness does not fluctuate, nor does my love shift like the shadows. I am constant and faithful, and my promises stand firm through every season of your life. Lift your expectations and trust that I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. Yes, I see the battles raging in your thoughts, the doubts that tell you to settle for less, to shrink your faith, or to question whether I am truly for you. But hear my response. I am for you in ways you have yet to comprehend, and my love is an unshakable fortress that no storm can dismantle. When the accusations of failure or unworthiness try to seep into your mind, remember that you are clothed in my righteousness, adopted into my family, and sealed with my Spirit. These truths outweigh any condemnation, because my grace is greater than all your shortcomings, and my mercy is new with every sunrise. Embrace my power at work within you, for you are not defined by your past missteps or by the wounds inflicted by others. Instead, you are defined by my word, which proclaims you are a new creation, cherished, whole, and purposed to radiate my glory. Mistakes can become mentors if you place them in my hands, allowing me to teach you through them and transform them into testimonies of redemption. Let these truths anchor your heart, and let them fuel a determination that refuses to be stifled by regrets or overshadowed by shame. I say to you, cast your fears aside, and watch how I infuse you with divine courage to face every obstacle. When I declare that I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind, I am inviting you to walk boldly in that reality. My child, remember David, who faced a giant with a simple sling and unwavering faith. Similarly, you may face towering problems, but your faith in me is your greatest weapon. With me at your side, you can conquer the giants of uncertainty, discouragement, and failure, striking them down one by one. I also urge you to cultivate a heart of gratitude, even in the midst of your trials, because thanksgiving shifts your perspective from the burdens you carry to the blessings I continually provide. As you thank me for the sunrise, for the simple joys, for friendships, and for every moment of strength, you open your spiritual eyes to see that my goodness pervades every aspect of your life. Gratitude is like a key that unlocks deeper measures of my presence, enabling you to sense my nearness and lean on my sufficiency with full confidence. So begin listing the ways I have shown you kindness, and watch how your faith expands. I am your constant companion through both sunshine and storm, and your humility in acknowledging your need for me draws me ever closer to your side. Even if you feel unworthy or undeserving, know that my Son poured out his life so that you could be reconciled to me completely. Therefore, you do not need to doubt my approval. It is already yours through the sacrifice that was made out of boundless love. Take hold of this reconciliation with great joy and realize that no barrier remains between us. You are mine, and I am fully yours. knit together in a bond that neither time nor tribulation can sever. Look now toward your future with eyes of hope, for I am the God who redeems time, transforming lost years and seeming setbacks into opportunities for unprecedented growth and breakthrough. Nothing is wasted in my kingdom. Every detour, every delay, every misstep is woven into a larger tapestry that showcases my splendor. Stand firm in the belief that the latter days can be greater than the former as I pour out new blessings, new revelations, and new seasons of joy upon your life. Take courage, because I am not finished with you yet, and the story I write always leads to triumph. I desire you to visualize a harvest field, ripe and golden, waiting eagerly for the reapers, which is how I see the potential awaiting you in the coming days. Though you may have toiled and sown seeds with tears, I assure you that you will one day reap a harvest of gladness. With me at work behind the scenes, you can be confident that my timing is perfect, even if it does not align with the schedule you envisioned. Surrender your timeline to my divine plan, knowing that when I bring forth fruit, it will be both abundant and full of my blessing. My dear child, your path forward is not a lonely march, for I am present in every stride you take. Pause now and then to notice my hand at work in the smallest details, a conversation that lifts your mood, a message that arrives just when you need it, or a glimmer of beauty in the mundane. These are my whispers of love, my assurances that you are held, protected, and guided. As you become more attuned to these signposts, your faith will grow, and you will move forward with renewed eagerness, carrying the certainty that nothing escapes my notice. Do not succumb to discouragement when challenges seem to persist longer than you hoped, because I am working resilience into your spirit. The intensity of the battle often indicates the immensity of the blessing I am ushering into your life. As gold is refined by fire, so your faith is being refined by trials, emerging more precious and luminous each time. Hold fast to the promise that, though weeping may last for a night, joy surely comes with the morning. Your morning is nearer than you suspect, and I am preparing a celebration for you that will overshadow all the tears. I know that sometimes you feel worn out, feeling like you have nothing left to give, but remember that my strength is made perfect in your weakness. When you reach the end of your own abilities, that is where my power can shine through you, accomplishing feats you never imagined. Let go of the false burden to handle everything by yourself, and rest in my grace, which is more than sufficient to carry you. As you yield to me, you will discover a strength that surpasses human comprehension, enabling you to soar on wings like eagles, running without weariness, walking without fainting. I see your potential for greatness, because I planted it there with my own hand, and I have no intention of letting you falter into mediocrity. You may view yourself as insignificant or lacking, but I am the great I am, ready to fill your empty vessels, multiply your loaves and fishes, and demonstrate that no resource is too meager for my transformation. The key is your willingness to place what you have in my hands, trusting me to work wonders with your humble offering. Therefore, do not shy away from presenting to me even what appears small, for my glory is displayed in multiplying the little into much. Let your prayers flow from an earnest desire to know me more intimately, rather than from fear of the future or a desperate scramble for solutions. I am not a distant deity uninterested in your plight. I am your Abba Father, intimately concerned with everything that matters to you. Speak to me from your heart. Share your triumphs and your tears, your joys and your confusions. In doing so, you invite me to lift the veil of the natural and reveal the supernatural grace that hovers around you constantly. Dare to open your spiritual eyes, and you will witness my hand moving in ways that surpass your boldest hopes. Trust that as you persist in prayer, barriers will crumble, breakthroughs will surface, and the unstoppable force of my will shall prevail. Never believe that your prayers are mere wishes cast into the void. They are dynamic conduits that connect heaven and earth. With every prayer, you affirm your dependence on me and unleash my power to manifest in your realm. Embrace that heavenly reality and watch the unstoppable synergy of faith and divine intervention converge in your life, turning trials into triumphs, fears into testimonies of deliverance, and setbacks into stepping stones for growth. I am speaking to you. Do not be afraid to dream, to plan, to hope for the extraordinary, because I am the one who places dreams within your heart and gives you the creative insight to bring them into fruition. Even if people around you scoff or if doubts attempt to suffocate your ambition, cling to the truth that I am fostering these visions in you for a purpose. When I breathe life into a dream, I also supply the means by which it will come to pass. Trust in my process, and do not abandon the promises I have whispered in the quiet chambers of your soul. Listen for my voice, even in the most ordinary moments of your day, because I love to speak to you through gentle nudges, simple signs, and the soft stirrings of your conscience. My voice may not always echo with thunder, but it can resonate in your heart like a gentle lullaby, guiding you toward the path of righteousness and peace. Stay alert to those promptings that encourage you to show kindness, to extend compassion, or to step out in courage. Obedience to those holy whispers can unlock wonders you never thought possible, forging a deeper bond between us and unveiling the joy of living in my will. At times, you might feel as though you are treading water in an endless ocean of responsibilities, yet know that I am the God who holds the seas in the hollow of my hand. I see the waves that threaten to overwhelm you, and I have the power to calm them with a single word. If you feel your strength faltering, remember Peter, who walked on water as long as his gaze was fixed upon me. Likewise, as long as you keep your eyes focused on me, you will find yourself doing the seemingly impossible. Should you stumble, I am there to lift you, wipe away your fears, and set you walking again. When you feel alone and misunderstood, realize that I am your best confidant, comprehending the language of your heart more profoundly than any human could. Run to me with your joys and frustrations, and find solace in the knowledge that I never tire of hearing from you. I am not a distant observer, but an intimate participant in your life, and my love remains a constant wellspring from which you can draw strength and hope. In every instance where the world might isolate you, I stand ready to embrace you, call you mine, and remind you that we are forever entwined in a bond of love. At night, when worries swarm your mind and render you sleepless, I am watching over you with tender devotion, just as a shepherd guards his sheep through the night hours, protecting them from wolves and guiding them to safe pastures. I am safeguarding your soul. Do not allow anxiety to erode your peace, because I am the keeper of your heart, ensuring that nothing beyond your endurance can come near you. Rest in me. Let your thoughts settle on my goodness, and let your spirit find refreshment in the knowledge that I remain vigilant while you sleep. Indeed, I am your watchman, and I will never slumber nor forget you. Take courage. These storms are not the end of your story, for I have written a script brimming with redemption, healing, and glorious revelations of my power. Even if the night seems long, the morning of rejoicing is assured, because my promises never fail. You stand at the threshold of a new dawn, where I will pour out miracles that will make your heart sing with wonder. Do not let pessimism rob you of the vision of better tomorrows. Instead, cultivate hope like a precious seed, watering it with prayer and trusting that I am faithful to bring fruit from your faith. Yes, I perceive your yearning for direction, for clarity about which road to take, which decision to finalize. My guidance is not elusive. It unfolds as you lay your plans before me and seek my wisdom through sincere communion. I can illuminate the path in a flash, but often I choose to guide you step by step, teaching you to rely continually on my leading. No step of yours is wasted when your heart is aligned with my purposes, for even apparent detours can yield valuable lessons, shaping you into the beacon I created you to be. Keep walking, for I will not let you stray too far from my design. When you are on the brink of giving up, when your strength is spent, and your hope flickers like a dwindling flame, raise your eyes to me, and I will rekindle the fire within you. Feel my hand rest gently upon your shoulder, and sense the surge of courage I impart, enabling you to stand once more. I am the lifter of your head, the one who sees past your failures, regrets, and defeats, calling you to rise into the identity I decreed for you. Let go of the self-imposed labels and illusions of impossibility, and step into the realm of my promises, where I am your unwavering ally. I call you now to a more profound devotion, urging you to go beyond mere words or fleeting emotions, to actively immerse yourself in the truth of my heart. Spend time reading the scriptures with eyes of discovery, hearing my voice in every verse. Let them nourish your spirit, stirring fresh revelations and renewing your mind so that you think according to my kingdom, rather than the fearful perspectives of the world. Let prayer become a dialogue between our hearts, a bond of intimacy that continually reminds you of the depths of my commitment to you. As you dwell in my presence, you will find the clarity and boldness you seek. Look to the testimonies of those who believed in my word against all odds, who walked through fiery furnaces yet emerged unscathed, who faced lions and giants yet overcame by faith. These are not mere stories, but living examples of what is possible when your reliance is upon me. Take heart from their experiences, and realize that I am the same God who stands with you now, prepared to do wonders in your life. Let their stories inspire you to press forward, confident that my power is not diminished by the passage of time or the scope of your problem. I am not a half-measure God. I do not leave my children stranded in the middle of the journey. I will bring to completion that which I have begun in you. Whenever you feel uncertain whether you can fulfill the calling I've placed on your life, rest in the knowledge that I am carrying you, providing you with the resources, the courage, and the wisdom you need. What I start, I finish, and what I promise, I accomplish. Therefore, walk boldly, knowing that my word cannot return void, and that my purpose is unshakable, transcending human frailty and the chaos of this world. There are times you may wonder if I truly hear the quiet sighs of your soul, the unspoken words that form in your heart before they ever reach your lips. The answer is yes. I hear you more clearly than you can imagine. No request or longing is too minuscule for my attention, because your entire being is precious to me. I fashioned your heart with intricacy, forming your emotions, your desires, and your fears, and I know how to nurture each one toward fulfillment and healing. Therefore, do not withhold anything from me, for I cherish every part of your existence. When you walk through valleys of sorrow or confusion, trust that I am guiding you through to the other side, where green pastures and still waters await. My leading is gentle but certain, and my staff is ready to guide you if you start to wander. Even in the darkest valley, do not fear, for my rod and my staff comfort you, gently realigning you with my path of life and grace. You are never abandoned in the wilderness. My presence goes before and behind you, insulating you from the chaos that tries to pull you away. Lean into me, and you will not be lost. I am also stirring up seeds of greatness within you, encouraging you to step out in bold faith to share my love and truth with others. Understand that what I do in you is not meant for you alone. I bless you so that you, in turn, become a blessing to those around you. Let your testimony be a beacon, guiding others toward hope, redemption, and the wonder of my ways. As you pour yourself out in service, I will pour more of my Spirit into you, causing your cup to overflow. Do not shrink back, because I will be with you, empowering you for every good work I have ordained for you to do. Recognize that no matter how often you might fall short, my love for you is irrevocable, unbreakable, and immeasurable. If guilt or shame tries to convince you otherwise, remember that I am your Redeemer, who has already paid the price for your mistakes. Rather than allowing condemnation to keep you distant, draw near in repentance, knowing that my arms are open wide, eager to restore you to full fellowship. Far from resenting your failures, I see them as opportunities to lavish my forgiveness and display the depth of my compassion for you. Cling to this truth. My love never fails. Keep your eyes fixed on the upward call I have placed upon you, for though your path may be winding, your destination is assured. The trials you face are stepping stones that develop perseverance, the kind that refines character and cements hope. I take delight in watching you persevere, in seeing how your heart grows in resilience each time you lean on my grace during difficulties. This process is molding you into a vessel fit for extraordinary use. Let your spirit remain teachable, always open to the lessons I weave into your everyday experiences, and trust that no hardship is wasted under my sovereign hand. I long to see you walk in the fullness of joy, not the shallow happiness that depends on circumstances, but a deeply rooted joy that transcends every disappointment. When you cultivate your relationship with me, this joy springs forth from your innermost being like a river that cannot be contained. It is my gift to you, and it stands as a testament that my presence is more than enough to keep your heart at rest, even when all around you is turmoil. Embrace this joy, safeguard it, and let it serve as a light that draws others to the hope you have found. Now, as you consider the road ahead, let anticipation stir within your heart, for I have promised you that I am preparing a future brimming with favor, victory, and deeper revelation of who I am. While the world may tremble under uncertainties, you remain anchored in the rock of my word, safe and unshakable. Seize every opportunity to declare my faithfulness, both to yourself and to those who cross your path, because your declarations carry the power to shift atmospheres and invite my kingdom into every situation. Walk forward with unwavering resolve, for I am the Lord, your God, who has spoken blessings over your life. In the days to come, you will witness doors opening in areas where you once encountered only rejection. You will see connections blossoming where you felt isolated, and resources manifesting where you thought lack would forever reign. This is my doing, a testament of my commitment to your well-being and the establishment of my purpose in you. Do not treat these breakthroughs as coincidences. Instead, praise me for them, acknowledging that I am the ultimate source of every good and perfect gift. Let gratitude fill your heart and remain humble, for humility positions you to receive even greater measures of blessing. When doubts resurface or fear whispers that your past disqualifies you from the fullness of my love, dismiss those lies immediately by clinging to the promise that I am the God of reconciliation. I take the broken fragments of your life and shape them into a masterpiece that sings of my mercy. Nothing you have done, nor anything done to you, can overshadow the redemptive force of my grace. Therefore, do not limit my power by expecting less. Open wide your arms, open wide your heart, and watch how I fill you to the brim with hope, power, and unending affection. Even in the most silent seasons, when answers seem delayed and your prayers appear to echo unanswered in the stillness, trust that I am working behind the scenes. Silence does not equate to absence, for I am always near, aligning circumstances, molding characters, and setting precise timings. Wait upon me with a confident expectation, that the appointed hour of revelation will come. In that hour, you will see how your patient endurance has birthed blessings more magnificent than you could have initially conceived. Embrace the wait, find solace in my stillness, and know that my plans will unfold with perfect accuracy. Keep in mind that you can lean on the fellowship of other believers, those precious souls I have placed around you to speak life, encouragement, and godly counsel into your circumstances. Do not isolate yourself in moments of despair. Instead, share your heart, your testimony, and your burdens with the community I have provided. In doing so, you mirror the unity that I desire for my body, wherein every part supports and uplifts the other. Through these connections, you will experience my hand tangibly, as I use your brothers and sisters to manifest my care and comfort. I am stirring a fresh wave of renewal over you, bidding you to wake up each day with the conviction that new mercies await. The night may be long, but my mercies are renewed at daybreak, shining like the sun's first rays and chasing away the darkness of regret and worry. As you meditate on the constancy of my character, your spirit will bloom in hope, realizing that each morning marks another opportunity to encounter my favor. Grasp this promise, let it energize your steps, and declare boldly that you are a recipient of my everlasting goodness. Thus continue forward, letting your heart remain soft toward my voice and open to my loving correction. Let my spirit steer you away from hidden snares or harmful distractions. I discipline the ones I love, pruning away what could hinder your fruitfulness, so that you will produce an even more bountiful harvest. Embrace that pruning, trusting that the vine dresser's hand is gentle, precise, and always driven by love. With each cut, you become stronger, more vibrant, and readied for the greater works I desire to accomplish through you. Yes, it may be painful at times, but the resulting growth is immeasurable. Never doubt that you have a divine call upon your life. If feelings of insignificance attempt to creep in, cling to my word, which assures you that before you were formed in your mother's womb, I knew you and set you apart. You have a destiny that spans beyond your human understanding, linking your present moments to eternal significance. Refuse to accept mediocrity and reject the notion that you are just another face in the crowd. You are a cherished member of my family, an heir of promise and a carrier of my glory into places that hunger for truth and light. Embrace that you are not alone in this grand narrative, because countless others have walked a similar road of trials, breakthroughs, heartbreaks, and triumphs, and they can attest that my faithfulness endures through every chapter of life. Their testimonies can inspire you, reminding you that you are surrounded by a great cloud of witnesses, cheering you onward in perseverance and devotion. Join your voice to the chorus of praise that echoes through generations, celebrating my unfailing nature. Though seasons change and times evolve, my love remains steadfast, an anchor that holds true in the swirling tides of existence. I pronounce blessing over your family, your endeavors, your aspirations. I declare favor in your health, your finances, your relationships, and your spiritual growth. Let each day be a reminder that I, the Lord your God, go before you, leveling mountains, straightening crooked paths, and ensuring that my plan prevails. Step confidently into the territory I have allotted you, for every place your foot treads can be claimed in my name. You shall not walk in lack, but in the abundance of my goodness, as you remain firmly rooted in my promises. Do not permit regrets from the past or anxieties about the future to rob you of the joy of the present moment. Breathe in the sweetness of now, acknowledging that each breath is a gift from me, a testament that there is still purpose for you on this earth. Yesterday is behind you, and tomorrow is securely in my hands, so live today in the fullness of my presence, attuned to my voice, and prepared to share love as I lead you. Rejoice in this instant, because I am the eternal now, holding every second of your life in the palm of my hand. Know that my love for you does not diminish in moments of failure or waver in seasons of doubt. It is constant, like the most loyal friend you could ever imagine, loyal beyond human comprehension. When you stumble, I lift you up. When you are hurt, I bring healing. When you doubt, I speak truth. This unwavering commitment is the bedrock of our relationship, and I invite you to rely on it fully. Stand boldly, proclaiming that you are defined by my affection for you, not by your circumstances or the fleeting opinions of others. I bless you with the courage to believe that the very best is yet to unfold, for I am eternally creative, always bringing forth new wonders and fresh beginnings. My kingdom is unending, and my resources are limitless. Therefore, do not settle in complacency or shrink back from the wonders I want to reveal. Dream with me, plan with me, and eagerly await the newness I pour out each day. With childlike awe, look for my hand in the details of your life, and rejoice that your future is graced with my divine presence, ensuring that no dream aligned with my heart is out of reach. So stand tall now and receive this truth into your spirit. My love for you will never fade. It is not subject to the whims of time or circumstance. It stands unchanging, an eternal flame that warms your soul and illuminates your path. I bless you and your family, covering every area of your life with favor, that you may walk confidently in my peace. Cast aside all anxieties and step forward with the sure knowledge that I am the one who has gone before you, the one who stands beside you, and the one who will lead you safely home in the end. Let hope and faith surge within your heart, for as you hold tight to me, the very best is indeed yet to come. Walk now in my peace, cherishing the calm assurance that my hands secure your future. My heart beats with love for you, and my spirit fills you with strength. You are never alone, for I am always with you, enveloping you in my infinite love. Look forward, open your arms to embrace the blessings I am pouring out, and walk in the victory I have already spoken over you. Remember these words whenever trials arise, letting them echo in your thoughts and reassure your spirit. I am with you, I will protect you, and I will never leave you. The horizon gleams with promise. Step into it with courage and joyful anticipation. Receive this final affirmation. I am for you. I am fighting on your behalf, and I will bring you through every valley into the bright expanse of my purpose for your life. Lift your head, beloved, for the light of a glorious new day is dawning upon your path, guiding you to deeper intimacy with me, greater victories than you have imagined, and a future shining with hope. Let this truth echo in your heart. You are mine, I treasure you dearly, and I have a divine destiny for you that no force in heaven or on earth can ever steal away. Rejoice, for I am your God, and the best chapters of your story are still unfolding.